It's me, your little boy, K. Samson. This is something that you need to know as a choosing, that you are totally different. And once you know that you are different, you will come to understand that you will have this mentality that people are going to hate you. Once you figure out that you as a choosing, you are created totally different from among others, you come to understand that you will be the best vision of yourself. Because many of us are trying to fit in where we don't belong. Many of us are trying to fit in a place where we are not welcomed. Many of us are trying to compromise our faith, our beauty, our handsomeness, our trust, our hard work, our belief. We want to compromise it because we want people out there to love us. The truth is that you can't fit in with them, because no matter how you tried or how long you tried to stay with them, you will come to understand that God have another means of taking you out. That is why today you have a lot of people whom you have left, even without no reason. You have a lot of people whom you have cut off. And if peradventure someone asks you, why do you do so? You cannot even explain, because God knows how to cut them off. So don't try to change whom you are because of the fact that people around you don't like you. Don't come to the point of being like, am I sure this is whom I am? Am I sure that I am not like what they are saying? Am I sure that they are not saying truth about me? Am I sure that they don't know much more than I know myself? Because many of us don't accurately know who we are as a believer. Many of us don't know who we are as an individual. Many of us today don't know that we are whom we are as an individual, because the truth people will not tell you is that you are whom you are. You are absolutely whom you are as an individual. So don't let people out there convince you or make you feel like this or that. You are whom you call yourself to be, not what they call you to be. So stop trying to be like everybody, because today the reason why a lot of people find it difficult to accomplish their purpose, the reason why a lot of people find it difficult to grow, the reason why a lot of people who God have mandated for a great purpose is that they are not trying to figure out who they are, but they are trying to fit into where they don't belong. And you can never grow when you are where you are not ought to do or to be. You can never be able to excel, expand, succeed, fulfill your dream when you are with the wrong people. It won't be possible. So that is why you need to understand that it is time you realize that you are totally different. The way you think, the way you behave, the dream, your imagination, just know that everything you are doing today is a God direction to your life. Just know that whatsoever you are doing today is a God, adequate interpretation of whom you be. Because many of us be like, this is what I want to be producing. I want to be a farmer. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be this. And you are asking yourself, is this truly what God really want me to be? Or is this what God designed me to be like? Is this what many of us are now asking ourselves, because of the fact that maybe some people are not in support of what you are doing? Who cares? Because of the fact that some people don't like what you are doing, you are now asking yourself, am I sure? Am I sure? My brother, whatsoever you have in that your mind, just know that before you start to develop that feeling, that thought, that imagination, that God's hand is indeed. Because many of us are confused. Many of us are confused because maybe people are not support. I can remember when I told one of my friends, this is a project that I want to start up. He said, why can't you do that one first? Why can't you do? I look at him, I said, I had a dream that this is where God accurately wants me to based on. Because the truth is this, not everyone will be able to figure out what God is telling you to do. Not everyone will be able to visualize what you can vision. Not everybody will understand. Some people will call you crazy. You know, I can remember one of my master in years back who told me a word. The man was so rich right now, a multi-millionaire. He told me that when he started the business as a farmer, people were like, what kind? People were looking at him. People were all those stuff. He started it alone, and before you know, he have 2 workers, 1 worker, 4 workers. That is how he ended up becoming a multi-millionaire. Because sometimes what God show you, he will also not allow other people to have interpretation or imagination, or he will not even allow them to have idea of it. That is to tell you that you are totally different. You are not built like the rest of others. So remain blessed.